Welcome back to our Bluesy Water channel. We've recently been doing videos on regulating the nervous system, the brain. We've been dealing with a lot of people having sleep issues, anxiety. So I want to really go over an integration here of what we've recently been discussing and bring it back to our trauma release program. So we have been talking about Pmf therapy. We offer two systems. We've been through, you can watch those videos. And probably that is one of the best therapies one can do if you're having trouble sleeping. Sleep is imperative. You need to sleep. But it's also important to understand how to do daily practice for processing the subconscious mind. To have a better understanding of what the challenges are and what we're dealing with in the subconscious, please take a look at the Ho'oponopono teachings. They very clearly talk about the nature of the subconscious, what it is, and what you're trying to do. So what I'm going to discuss here are practices to help you become friends with the subconscious, to bring up those deeper levels of information in such a way that they can be healed. So I'm just going to go over the process that I do every morning, which I call doing subconscious laundry. It's like doing dishes or washing clothes. So the first thing I do is I drink plenty of Bluesy water, and I do what's called the Bluesy Boost. And that is somewhere in here. Okay, maximize your Bluesy water therapy program. So I might drink I do the Bluesy Boost every morning. I also might do using a medical ozone water, using Bluesy water, and boost that up and drink that. So this is putting a very strong cleaning agent in my body, and my reason for doing that is to basically do a daily early morning detox. Okay, then the next thing I do is, which is basically this vibration therapy program, and just go to this video here. Oops. Okay. So I drink the Bluesy water, and do the Bluesy Boost, and here's Chris. Just back it up a little. He's drinking the Bluesy Boost, by the way. You can watch this video, and then he's turning on the vibration machine, and then he's going to take the rapid release machine and start hitting his liver. So this is a very, very simple 10-minute procedure. You go through all your organs. So you're power flushing all the organs. The vibration machine is profoundly vibrating the entire body. Think of it as like an agitator in a washing machine. Then you're strategically hitting all the organs. Now, in Chinese medicine, all the organs are associated with deep emotional states. So the liver, and a lot of people know this already, is associated with frustration and anger. The kidneys are associated with fear. In Western medicine, the adrenal system is located right where the kidneys are located: stress, anxiety, fear. So by doing this practice, standing on the vibration machine, using the rapid release on the organs, you can not only clean out all your organs, and you got the Bluesy water in your body helping pull out all the toxins, but you're also dealing with those deep subconscious states of emotion. Okay, so let's go back. So I'll do that for maybe 10-20 minutes, depending on how I'm feeling. And boy, you'll feel 1,000 times better just doing that practice. The next thing I do is get on the table and I do this practice, the Chi machine with Theracane. So here's Chris, once again, rocking on the Chi machine. And this is a great practice for unwinding the gentle unwinding of stress and tensions. And here he is using this Theracane, just finding points. These are called bladder points along the spine: anxiety, stress, tension. You find a point that feels good, you lean back, use a little leverage, and it's very, very unwinding. Now, what starts to happen when you do all these practices is you're actually allowing the body to bring up deep memories organically, naturally. So this is an effortless, childlike encouragement to release the subconscious mind. And the more you do the practices, the body will literally bring up what you can handle, and it'll go deeper and deeper the more you do the practice, and you'll start really getting deep into the subconscious. If you had a lot of trauma when you first do this, you'll feel a little better, you'll feel relaxed. Just keep repeating. Sleep with the PMF at night to regulate your nervous system, and if you can never find a moment's worth of peace. It's going to take a little time, but if you start doing this on a daily basis, this is true self-love, and you can begin to start to say, aha, here's some peace. You might feel a day where you feel total peace. The more you do it, the more consistent the peace becomes, but ironically also at times, the more you'll have days where you bring up a really deep level of subconscious repressed memory. So you can have intense days also, but you know that you can resolve them, channel them, and process them. He's doing some chakra work here with the Theracane, the root chakra there. Okay, so after doing the vibration machine with the rapid release, once again, that practice, and then going to the chi machine and the Theracane, I might do some trauma release exercises. Now, trauma release exercises are a trembling practice. Okay, so here's a video of trauma release exercises. This is a trembling, shaking of the body. It's a simple practice you can learn that rekindles the body's ability to tremor. Now, the vibration machine is an external trembling device, and it'll work the outer layers actually of fascia, and it'll get into the spine. So you can integrate that while you're doing the chi machine with the Theracane. I'll sometimes do some trauma release exercises, and you have to be careful. If you've had a lot of trauma, I would not just start off the bat doing trauma release exercises. I have people call me and tell me it brings up too much trauma. So it's good to have all, the vibration machine is not going to be as aggressive, believe it or not, even though the machine is intense. It's not going to be as deep at the core as the trauma release. And the trauma release really don't work the external layers of built up heavy duty fascia. For that, you want to do the vibration machine with a rapid release to work those really stubborn fascial buildups. So that the integration from a structural point of view, the integration of the vibration machine, the rapid release, and TRE is part of our vibration therapy program, which is here. So not only can you get structural release, you get the trauma release, really powerful combination. So integration is always critical. So let's just review. Once again, you're going to drink the Blue Z Boost and do the rapid release while you're standing on the vibration machine. So you can do that for 10-20 minutes, and then you're going to get down on the chi machine, rock the body, and use the Theracane to do meridian release points. Okay? Then once you learn trauma release, you can integrate that typically I do that while on the chi machine, go back and forth using the Theracane, and then I even use the Theracane with trauma release. Okay, so this is very, very powerful. Now there's all these other processes you can look at. This is the emotion code I find sometimes very helpful for really pulling up obscure memories, even like past life memories or generational memories. Once again, please read the Ho'oponopono teachings and get an understanding of understand what they're talking about when they talk about the conscious mind, what it is, the subconscious mind, the superconscious mind, and what they call divinity. If you understand this model, it'll profoundly give you an understanding of what you're working at and doing their various prayer systems. And I'll just show you. I just want to show you. Here are some of their prayers. This is a short form prayer that Dr. Ulan came up with. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. This is more of a if you go to their website, zero-wise.com, this is their petitioning prayer system. You're trying to identify, okay, I'm feeling anxiety, and now you're trying to talk to your subconscious. I'm sorry, please forgive me for anything in me that may be contributing to my experience of anxiety. That's a general. Then you might say, I'm cleaning with my thoughts about. Maybe you have specific thoughts. You list your inventory of thoughts. Let's say you're having certain experiences. Like say you're afraid to go out the house, or you're feeling anxious around a certain person. List those experiences. Then they go back to a more general format. I'm sorry, please forgive me for anything in me that is not love. In other words, the subconscious mind is so vast that you really can't pinpoint yourself everything. And you might think it's this, think it's that, but divinity, your higher intelligence, really knows the deeper, deeper, deeper true story. So you're really petitioning to a much greater intelligence. This is the intention of this prayer. This is the original founder of Ho'oponopono teachings, the modern day, I should say, master Morna, who was Dr. Yulin's teacher, and this was her prayer, which has to do with really cleaning ancestral karma, so to speak, or the sins of the father. So these are 3 different prayers that we have on our Dropbox. If you email me, we can send them to you. Alrighty. So let's just review once again. You're going to do your Blue Z boost. You're going to get on the vibration machine, use the rapid release. Then you're going to go do the chi machine with the Theracane. You're going to integrate some trauma release exercises. And of course, then you could do additional spiritual practices, whatever works for you. Always do the breathe like a yogi for dummies. This is just strapping on the breathing mask. Read this blog. This just requires literally putting on a mask. This will explain what this mask does and why it works. So if you have any questions, email me, Andrew at Blue Z Water. In the next video, we're going to go over one additional tool, which is a more advanced tool, an electroacupuncture device. Alrighty, thank you. Take care.